Welcome back, everybody. Today we have one of chat's favorite heroes, Reno, showing off a little bit of a convoluted way to make your hero power turn into a massive win condition. And that is hero powering one of the Avenge units from Tavern 4, using it to power level, and then completely selling off your board and pivoting really, really hard. And of course, I'm talking about, in this game, if you haven't figured out from the title, Witchwing. A golden Witchwing early generates so much value that you can pretty much just level straight to 6. At the very least, you're leveling the 5 and tripling in the 6s. And once you're there, and you have a ton of economy, well, you're generating battlecry minions. And what end-game win condition loves battlecry minions? Kalecgos. And you get a hold of a couple dragons, and a couple Kalecgys, and maybe an Adina. And it's old school dragons, but it is even better when you get all of those battlecries up front to jumpstart your comp. Still pretty good. Maybe a little more niche in this meta. But hey, easy high roll. Enjoy. Pow. All right, just don't snipe it. No world we take any of this. If you howl, I swear. She's on the verge of howling. I know that warning bark. On 3, on 7 gold. He's always going to have more minions than us, so we always lead with this to start. Oh. Animal in the darkness. She is unhappy. Don't you fucking dare. Goddamn believable! How is it every goddamn fucking time? It's legitimately every single time. That's 6 in a row. The turn that we get our Avenge minion, they snipe it. And how do you have 10 damage? You have to have like exactly that minion on that board. As Alec here. The fuck, Bob. We gotta stay down now. Alright. Same number of units on the board as playing 7 here to have the Rat Pack buff, as long as the Rat Pack dies. Plus we get the additional 2/2 stats on the board. It's fine. God forbid we have one proc from last turn because we have 2 more minions to play into Avenge now. It's such a snowball effect. And unfortunately, we hit the 20%er. Imp before rat? No. We don't want to ever attack with the taunt. If he leads with a spawn or something, we want him to hit twice into the same minion. Alright, well, he's invincible. As long as this doesn't connect here, though, we're sitting pretty. Hey, now hit left and we get 2 procs. Okay, not guaranteed 2 procs. Too bad. Or 3rd proc, I should say. Alright, so that's okay. We take relatively minimal damage. We get 4 units off of it. It's gonna be hard to use. Probably should buy the pair. They're both taunts. It's a pair of a battlecry unit. We want to keep everything around to take 6 stars next turn. And as long as we get these things to die, we should almost always get, what, 3 procs? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can get upwards of 3 procs. 2 procs is very, very, very likely. 3 is possible. So the max you can get in hand is 6 more cards. We don't have to worry about hand size. We're not going to taunt up the rat because, you know, death rattles. We want to milk. Not great 4 stars, though. We rolled into 4 looking for anything with, like, death rattles. You take, like, a high main and then taunt it, for example. And it makes your board significantly stronger. That's so unfortunate. He has all little things that don't die. Alright. Thankfully, the rat pops. It may not be perfect, but we'll still get 2 procs this way. It is possible you get 3. Two out of 3 to get 3 procs. So we're definitely leveling. Razul's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop something. This is fine. We're gonna break a couple pairs and then drop the Razul on the board. I don't want to get too strong here. But we can't be super weak. We're at 19 health. Alright. Bob's not on your side? It happens. You can low roll. We've low rolled a couple times in this specific game. We got a great hit. Witchwing is probably the single best thing we could have gotten off a 4-star there. We had the ability to proc it on the first turn, and you almost always do. Unfortunately, we fought an Alec here with exactly Glyph Guardian, which sniped our goddamn minion on the 1 and 4. Which is very frustrating. But it's a really, 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 really good line if you get that first proc. Because you have 2 more minions on the board, and you always milk 2 minions the second turn. Then you just level every turn and go 6. But then again, the game's more interesting this way. That's not a bad thing. Being interesting. I like it. Beautiful. Full procs and not taking damage. We get a triple. Two pairs of two triples in hand. All right, cool. I'm gonna take these off the board. I want to play you. Shoot, we have 9. Okay. I actually regret my decision now. So annoying. Because of hand size. I didn't want to eat either of those 2 minions. And this is what I'm looking for. And I don't want to eat the fucking minions that are on the board. We can't die here. So we just get full value. It's a little bit bit scuffed because I need to play this other triple earlier in the turn. I waited too long to make a decision because what we needed to be able to do was keep the Murrzin around, keep the Terracosa. If we drop an extra unit there, it's fine, but that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate too. Taking a tie there is really bad. I just spent too long talking about the turn, not quick enough playing it. Alright. Live and learn next board. Terrible. Didn't end up impacting anything at all anyway. I'm going to keep this triple because this is our out, not Terracosa now. Want all the gold out of the hand so we can play this and be able to buy up a triple if we see it. Smuggler's good, but I'd rather play for the triple, this triple, than drop from the board. Just make sure we get this turn right. We're not going to freeze for an emissary. We're going to take the Charlie buff at the end of the turn. I'm not wasting a gold to play the Battlecry. It's a 2/2 buff or a 2/2 buff, but we can move the blood gems where we want it off of this, so it's a little more flexible. I just kind of fell asleep on that last turn talking about it, and I didn't get all the way through. I should know that that's going to be a really long turn, so it's really kind of unforgivable. I know that's coming. I shouldn't have left myself that short amount of time. Now, we definitely need a second Calicos or Nadina to have a shot in this game, but I'm making the read that playing for Murrzin triple is more likely than leveling and trying to find a way out, because you can still play for power while you do it. I'm gonna look at this first, even though, like, promo could be on this board. Alright, we got a Nadina. Got the goose. Nice. Life is better. It's first, in case we get the gold. We do get the gold. Alright, now the question is, are we invincible? If we are, we do not want to play this Nicholena. I'm gonna make the read we are. Can bees compete with us? Not most of them. He is doing 15 to people. Yeah, we're good. Maybe. 38 health to 2 things here. Like, this is a ton of stats. We are really strong, but that's a lot of stats. Luckily, he doesn't have enough attack on the board. This could have been bad. Now, we don't want to play the Nicholena because you don't want to sell anything off this board, right? And you want to just scale off of double Calicos. Leaving Murrah on board might have some consequences. Why? You're not selling a 46-46. Making an argument to get rid of it because of what? Can't really see an argument. Yeah, those kind of thoughts are bad. Like, that's... I don't know a nice way to say it. You're beating yourself. If it's like, oh, there's a catastrophic failure outcome, that could happen. Could happen. Absolutely. Not even worth considering. Not worth the brain power. This reroll isn't actually valuable to me. Alright, is he dead? Or are we dead to this ever? Four elementals did 12. Turn 12. This should not be the case. No, I'm just shutting down the thought process, that's all. Like, not worth considering. That there's like a crazy outcome that Murrah generates Murrahs and stuff, like that's nothing. Wow. We Gucci. We got big stuff. This is a big thing, but like it's one big thing. We have all big things. Yo, Bofur, you deserve so much more attention than what you get. Love the content, very chill and educational. Keep it up. Yo, Kain? Kainkasse? Kainkas? Pronunciation is not my strong suit. Very nice thing to say. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate the feedback. Alright, do we want to level? Probably. Just at the end of the turn. He's nothing. I mean, I'm just gonna play for stats, right? Don't waste gold. Don't waste resources. Just play for stats, drop Nicholena at the end, win the lobby. Like, I'm not that worried about this guy. Took 28. He had some meme Terracosa thing going on. One kills the other. Got to assume he's gonna win over the elemental board. And then we get to see if we have enough stats with Nicholena to beat this Macaw Trickster build. It's pretty big. He's going to passively scale 6/6 to the board for 3 turns back into us. So everything's about double in size. We really do need the stats. Haven't seen a double Cali board since Diablo. Yeah, the only really way to make the Cali boards work right now is if you can get a hold of multiple 6 stars. Makes it really hard to play. Then again, getting 4 stars and then transitioning into this is kind of the name of the meta. Name of the game. As long as he didn't hit the other Trickster with the Trickster, then get the Glyph Guardian. Maybe that was a way he could beat us. I don't think that even gets there. Because this thing doesn't quite get big enough. There's still 200 damage here, right? The Ellie wins. Oh. Do we want the battle cry? It ends the turn. We can buy a battle cry on the next 2 boards. Much better. I'm not going to do one roll for battle cry. That actually gives us stats, but 2 is probably worth doing. Chinvala all glowed up. Yee. Diablo's gone. Armor's in the game for a little bit better. Definitely one of the bigger winners of the armor system. And once the game gets a little greedier, then he's a little better. But he's still a tier 4 hero. Like, just not abysmally bad. That Chinvala was already showing to be bottom of tier 3 in Diablo meta. Like, actually made it out of tier 4. Probably slightly better now that Diablo's not in the game too. Maybe mid tier 3 is a more reasonable place to place him at now. Cool. I like Chinvala as a hero. Interesting hero, nonetheless. At the end of the day, interesting heroes are good for the game, right? This is pretty close. Go first. Okay, we did go first. Hit one of these 2. That's a start. Hit what? This one. No, no, no. Don't overkill something. No. Go left or go right. That's my bad. It's my bad. It's my bad. I said left, and he listened. He listened. We still got there. Tavern regular tier 1. Who the hell knows what that means? Achievement. In current year. Probably doing quests, because we just completed a quest. Go left! No, the other left! Yeah, exactly. Shit!